Naomi Campbell has been one of the major style icons of the 90s. So when a few weeks ago, Architectural Digest featured her getaway villa in Kenya, I absolutely knew I had to react to it. Kenya is a beautiful country with some very impressive architecture. My exposure to African architecture is limited to my visit to South Africa. So let's see what are the new design elements that we are going to discover in this video today. I'm Khosla Bhargava, founder and principal architect of Khum Consultants, an architecture and interior design firm. The original video, as usual, is linked below. And now let's get into the reaction.
Hi, it's Naomi Campbell, and welcome to my home. Follow me. So we are in Malindi, Kenya. I came to Malindi in 1994 for the very first time, and then fell in love with Malindi in 1999. Everything is under a makuti roof, so everything is open. So we will call this area the living room. And so what we do here is mostly we gather here before dinner, and we just talk, and we also gather here after dinner. Most of the furniture is workmanship that's been done here in Kenya, so we keep it local. This table is one piece, also done here in Kenya.
The house, this looks like a resort to me. Don't you feel that it has that same relaxed vibe? Now, African architecture, African design has these really bold elements. But what I'm finding interesting are these intricate colonial details which are creeping in. To me, history is best read through the architectural elements. Look at this staircase handrail. It's clearly British. Now, Kenya, it was a British colony till the mid-century. So it's obvious that some British details were imbibed locally. We see this in India also. Another thing that I'm really enjoying is this blue colored sofa. It's expanse, it's giving a boldness to the room, and the color, it's bringing in the hint of the ocean. This is an aspect of architecture which I really love, bringing in the elements of nature outside into the color scheme of the house.
This is a chandelier that we got in 2000. It has that Moroccan Egyptian vibe. And we have to give props to the two ladies, which is Carol Beckwith and Angela Fisher, who has been championing Africa and Kenya for so long. So these two ladies for me are my heroes of the whole region, because they've just done and always loved and just shown the beauty of Kenya. This is one of 4 pools. This is the coldest pool in the house. It's because it can get very hot here. So this is the cold pool. We put dinner tables here. Depending on how many people, we can have 3 or 4 different tables, but you just usually one big oval table here. And at nighttime, it's all set up with lanterns. It's all candle lights. It's very sweet. And what I love about being here is that you're really living outside. You know, even if you're covered, it's still open. You know what I mean? So you still get the natural air and the breeze, and just part of the whole.
This place is so open that I'm actually having difficulty referring to it as an interior. The look of the place is great, but if I look at adapting it, let's say, to my own house, then my mind is giving me some warning signals. It's asking, what about the security of the place? What about the impact of dust, rain, storms? And then again a concern, am I going to find a garden lizard on my sofa? I have quite a few of those in my garden. But anyway, I suppose realities are different in different places.
Landscape, green, and I feel like this is what people want right now, is just to be outside all the time. And beautiful climate, of course. This used to be one of my rooms. Do you want to see? I love this room. It's got a great energy. Oh, the ceilings, it's all gotten wooden beams. That's what we wanted, because it's just, I think wood is so grounding. I love the wood that goes around. I just love this room. It's just chilled. We have air conditioning. I don't personally sleep in air conditioning. I don't like it. It gives wrinkles, I believe. So we have these nets, and I love this old-fashioned.
Oh God, I'm getting worried about my wrinkles now because my AC is on full blast. But anyway, the reason why I stopped here is because these natural timber logs on the roof with the slabs cast and these bed curtains, they are adding the style quotient to this room. Do you like these bed curtains? They're quite commonly used in India. We use them as mosquito nets. They are called the machardani in Hindi or the moshari in Bangla. But what I want to bring out is that we can really use them to add style to the room like what Naomi has done. Look at them, they look so soft, and despite the bold and stark elements, in fact they look almost ethereal to me.
I love it. I always love when I go to hotels and they have it. I mean, of course we have mosquitoes here. We want you to feel where you are. I wouldn't want to have a place that's like takes away from the feeling. We have the best of both because we're on the beach, we have it a little more modern, but here it is authentic Kenyan, African art, artifacts. So I'm going to take you upstairs. So upstairs is like just a chill area. So you can have a lot of people staying with you and you just never feel like it is because everyone just does their own thing and has their own little corners that they like. I used to love.
Look at this brilliant makuti roof. I missed touching upon it earlier when Naomi mentioned it. So a makuti is a thatched roof type which uses a timber structure with coconut palm leaves. It's beautiful, it's intricate, and yes, it's temporary. It needs to be changed every 10 years. Now the idea of architecture being permanent is extremely ingrained in our minds. We grow up on these stories like say the Three Little Pigs, where like the straw house or the wood house was the one which the wolf could half puff and blow down. But the brick and mortar house was the one which survived. Now temporary architecture to us seems restricted to, let's say, Durga Puja or festival pavilions. But I feel that this is a genre of architecture which is extremely unexplored, and it has huge aesthetic possibilities, and we can really look at doing something, especially in the hospitality industry, with this.
To come up here to read. So this is our gaming area. We used to play cards up here a lot too. Again, we have a lot of this African textiles and artifactures, which I love all this stuff, love. Here I love to come. Sometimes I would do yoga here because I just like overlooking property. It's quite sunny here. Shall we go down? This is breakfast area. Buffet comes here and everyone just eats. This area has always been a buffet area. Once again, we're under a makuti roof. This table is also done here. It's one piece. This is a table when we do like buffet lunch. Everything's laid out on this table and everyone just comes and eats. This is our local artist, Armando Tanzini, who I would love for you to meet. But what I love about Armando is
so interesting. Note that the concrete pillars, they're just freestanding. There's no concrete beam linking them. The timber member of the roof, it's simply resting on the pillars. In fact, it seems as if it's just tied to it. We are so used to a concrete brick construction that these details seem so interesting to me.
He also has a school where he teaches the local artists and mentors them, and I love that. I don't know, people have such like the wrong perception of Africa. It's a beautiful place. This is definitely my go-to place of like chilling, relaxing, like completely shutting down. This is the place where I shut down. Kenya is just like a natural gem. It has the safari, it has the bush, it has the coast, it has the dunes. It has all the elements. And people don't realize that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm on the Indian Ocean. Love the Atlantic, but Indian's better.
I love that. And I also love the way the timber logs in their natural formation, they've been used in the construction of the room, its pillars, the screen, as well as the design of the furniture. It's the way we work with the natural shapes of wood which makes it interesting rather than sizing it to the design details that we want. And this creates a totally new design vocabulary which is specially so suited to the rustic look.
This is the main pool area where everyone gets sun. I wouldn't say this is a jacuzzi because you don't want heat in Kenya, but this is kind of like just a smaller pool with a little fountain that you can just sit and chill and have a mocktail in my case and relax. Okay, here we go. So this is another area, we call it new houses, which has 4 rooms each and a kitchenette. What I love about Kenya is you've got bougainvilleas growing wild everywhere, and I love bougainvilleas.
The design, it seems to be like a few brick wall rooms with a giant thatch roof interconnecting them. In the old wing, we saw that there was a staircase going up to the roof, so it was quite clear that there was a slab to the rooms above. But over here, there's no staircase. So I'm just wondering, is there a roof slab to these rooms, or is it just this thatch roof which is covering it? So if Naomi takes us inside one of those rooms, then we'll find out.
Bougainvilleas. Come on in. Each room has its own little twist. None of the rooms are identically the same. Basically, it's just nice. Everyone has their own area. They can do what they want. It can be.
Yes, a false ceiling exists. I can see that the lights are recessed in the false ceiling. So there's a false ceiling and probably a slab above that. I'm personally not very fond of animal prints or leopard prints, but yeah, this rug here is definitely giving a hint of the African safari to the decor.
Be very independent here. You can be together and then you can have your alone time and nobody bothers anyone. That's what I like about it. I love these. I just love these. These are my favorites. My favorites. The first time I heard about Kenya was from my mother's elder sister, my Auntie June. And then the second time I heard about Kenya was from Lauren Hutton, who always said to me, when she would go to Kenya to revitalize after working, I mean, Lauren Hutton, legendary, she always said I would come back with a real smile. And I remember the first time I was coming to Kenya and I said to Lauren, I'm going to Kenya. She said to me, look at your smile when you get back from Kenya. You're going to have a real smile. And I so understood what she meant. She's 100% right. Taking you to the spa. We like Henry Chenot's spas and technique. So Flavio's friends with Henry Chenot, so he thought it would be great to have Henry Chenot put in a little spa in the house. So this is the spa.
I feel everyone has that one thing that they like to indulge in. For some, it may be art. For others, it may be cars, clothes. For me, it's plants. And of course, for Naomi, it seems to be her spa. The look and feel of this spa here is quite different from the rooms that we saw earlier. They had a little more of wood in it, and this one seems to be more minimal. It has a little more metal touch to it. I also like this polygonal shaped sitting arrangement here with these urn-shaped legs. They seem a bit Moroccan to me, but I may be mistaken.
This is the room where we do one of the Chenot techniques. This is hydrotherapy. You're getting like the bath for like 30 minutes. And then after they wrap you with mud, they cover you with mud and they sink you in this one. And you sink down, 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 down. But your skin, good detox. It's about detoxing, cleaning out all the toxins. And that's what you want to do when you go away and chill. I recommend all my friends when they come here and all my guests to do this on the first day so that they have the best sleep ever the first night.
I feel that if you can have the luxury of a spa at home, then one should indulge in it. You can even multi-use your guest room into a spa. Use it for, let's say, wearing mehendi or hair color, get a massage done, or if you can enjoy the occasional jacuzzi or a multi-jet shower, then it's a good idea to invest in it.
So I've never showed you my room. That's the only place I haven't showed you is my room. Come. This is my room. Come in. So it's my little living area. This is my bed area. And I love this picture. I love this little boy. I think he's good. I love his face, I love his eyes, I love everything about him. It's like you can reach out and touch him. This is a great picture. The lion, I mean, the lion is it. The lion and the panthers. I love panthers too. That's a piece from Armando. I mean, even my door, everything is done here. Everything is done here. The headboards, everything is done in Kenya.
Look at the bed headboard. Like Kenyan architecture or carvings, they're quite bold. But here, see the bold carvings, they're not looking intimidating. And that's because of the soft white color on them. The color, they've just brought a softness to the whole space, but it's also giving it a grand look.
They're so good at woodwork. So besides the pool, we also have the beach across the street. It's just a chilled area on the Indian Ocean. It's just really, it's beautiful. It's a little paradise. You love that Maldivian water? We have it here. That transparent blue, right here. So we are back to where we started. Thank you so much, AD, for coming and joining me for a little trip around my home here in Malindi, Kenya. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you all now look at Kenya with different eyes and come here and enjoy the gorgeous nature that it gives. Thank you so much. Brown Girl out.
This house tour was really unique. It shows us that all architecture needn't be brick and concrete. We can use sustainable ways of building using local material and local craft. A thatch makuti roof, it would have definitely promoted the local industry, and then using it in a contemporary form like what's been done here also adds to the design vocabulary. Again, Naomi's house design also reflects the ethnicity of the place as it incorporates so many local elements, art, furniture, decor and details. By doing this, she has definitely promoted the local industry, and this is something which we should be definitely looking at doing through design. And if you agree with me on this, then press the like button and let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when I upload my next video. See you next time. Are you liking this plant? It's from Kenya. It's called the rickrack cactus, and I'm training it to grow in a spiral. Not that I'm succeeding, it's not listening to me. It's growing wherever it wants to.